Hi, and thank you for coming to my channel. Today we're gonna make shredded beef tacos, and let's get started. We're gonna make shredded beef tacos, so taquitos. So we're gonna fry our little taquitos, and we're gonna cook them with shredded beef. And then once we finish cooking our tacos, we're gonna add cheese on them, salsa, and sour cream. And this is our tortillas that we're gonna warm up to make our tacos. So I bought 2 pounds of meat, and this is the way it comes. It's just it's kind of like a skirt of meat that you could shred. So it's 2 pounds, and what I did, I put it in a pot, and then I filled it up with water, and I put some salt and garlic and onions, and then I put it to boil for about an hour. So now see, now it's fully cooked, and now we could shred it. So it's really easy to shred. You could just pull it apart, and you could go as thin as you can if you want to make your tacos. So see, and this is how we're gonna make our tacos. And the thing that's easy, once it's fully cooked, it's easy to take off. Like if it has a little bit of fat on it, you could always take it off when you're shredding it. So see, so we're just gonna shred all this meat and then cut it a little bit in smaller pieces once it's fully shredded. And then we're gonna start stuffing our tortillas. We're gonna warm them up and put the beef inside the tortillas, and then we're gonna cook it. So for now, we're gonna shred all our meat, and then we're gonna start making our tacos. See, so we just start pulling it apart. Let's see this piece. See? And we just pull it. See? See, and it has fat right here, so the fat is already, you could just take it off and put it to the side because you don't want to put that on your taco. So see, we just pull the beef apart. In the description on the meat, when I went to the store and asked the butcher, I said, can I get some shredded beef? Because I'm going to make tacos, and this is the beef that he gave me. And in the description of the bag, it says shredded beef. That's what he said. That's the description of the bag. So we're going to shred all our beef. See, I'll show you the bag. It says carne para deshebrar in Spanish, and in English it said shred meat. So here's the beef. We already shredded it all. So what I'm gonna do, just to make the pieces a little bit smaller, so when we put them in the tortilla, I'm gonna just cut them to make them a little bit smaller. But this is to choice. It's up to you if you want to make them smaller, or you could just leave them the way they are. But I just that's my preference. But you don't have to. You can leave them long. See, and that's it. And now we're gonna start putting them in our tortillas and start making our tacos. And this is the queso fresco. So what I normally do, I just leave it in the bag, and I just start to squeeze it. And once you start moving it around, you shred it pretty much into little pieces. And that's how you want it, because you don't want to. That's how we're gonna put it in the bowl, so we could put it on top of our tacos. So right now we pretty much already dissolved the whole square of cheese, and now we're just gonna put it on the bowl to serve ourselves when we finish our tacos. And then we're warming up our tortillas. So you just give it a little warm, you just cook them a little bit on both sides. And you don't have to like cook them for a long time, because you're gonna still cook them again when you put the meat on them. So just a little bit on one side, and then you turn them over to the other side. See, and here I have all the ones that I already did. See, so you don't want to like have them cook a lot because you're gonna just stuff them with the meat. So here we go, another 3. So now we warm up all our tortillas, and now we're gonna start rolling our taquitos. So, let me see, you can see, yeah. Okay, so here we're gonna get started. So see, you get a tortilla, you put some beef in it, and then you put it, you cover it, and you bring it back, and then you roll. And then you press down, that's how I do it. I press down a little bit so it can stay into place. And here's the next one. So the meat tastes delicious because we added the garlic and the butter. The garlic and the onion and salt while it was cooking. So you don't have to do nothing else to your meat. If you want to go the extra mile and give it more flavor, sometimes I dice a quarter of an onion and put like 2 tomatoes and dice them into little squares. And then you saute your onions and your tomatoes in the pan. And then you dunk your meat once you're done shredding it like this. And once you do that, then you could put it in your tacos. And it's a little bit more tastier because it has a different flavor to it. But you're adding tomatoes and onions to it to give it flavor. That's a other step that you could take if you want to add more flavor to your tacos. I personally don't do it because I taste the meat. It tastes fantastic already because it has flavor already. But I used to do it sometimes if I felt that the meat was a little bit too dry. I'll add some tomatoes and some onions to give it the moisture, you know, if you feel that the meat is a little bit too dry. But right now, I taste the meat. It tastes perfect. I don't think it needs anything. So see, you start rolling your little taquitos and they sit them to place because I make sure that I sit them down with the bottom down, and that's how I keep them into place. So you just put your tortilla, you stuff it with the meat. So you put the meat in the middle, and then you cover it, and you go backwards and you roll all the meat in there, and then you go forward, and there you go, you have another taquito. And same thing you're gonna do when you put them in the pan. You pick one up and you hold it from the bottom, and then you sit it down like that so it won't open up, because if you sit them another way, it's gonna open up and it's gonna be a total mess in your pot and your pan when you're trying to cook your tacos. So see, and we keep on going until we're done. So as soon as we're finished with this, we're gonna start cooking them, and pretty much we're gonna be able to eat. We're adding queso fresco on them on top, and sour cream and green sauce, but you could always add shredded lettuce or shredded cabbage on top of them if you like. If you don't like to, that's perfectly fine. Those are the extra things that you could add to it. I do not. Today we're just gonna eat them normal like we normally eat them. We only eat them with sour cream and queso fresco and salsa verde on top. But another thing, suggestion for you guys, if you don't like queso fresco, because for us, we're used to it. We have consumed queso fresco since we were little, and my kids, both of them consume it, but it's not their my son doesn't prefer the queso fresco. He actually likes the other kind of cheese, the one that melts. So you could use whatever cheese you want on top of your tacos. But for us, we eat them like this with queso fresco on top. So see, we shredded our meat and we're making our tacos. So we're gonna keep on going until we finish. So see, now that we made our tacos, we just put a little bit of olive oil and then we cook them in the oil. And now we have all our tacos cooked. So what I do, after I cook them, I put them in a napkin, serve the oil. And now we're gonna eat them. So this is the way we prep our tacos. So we open up a taco. I'm gonna show you. So we open up a taco and then we put queso fresco in it. And then we put green sauce on it. And then if you like sour cream, you could add sour cream to your tacos. So that's why we have sour cream. So that's the way we prep our tacos. And now we're gonna taste them. So now we're gonna taste our taco. Delicious. I'm gonna try it one more time. And this is my recipe on shredded beef taquitos or tacos. Thank you for coming to my channel, and I hope you like my recipe. See, I'm gonna finish eating my tacos, but I actually like more salsa in them. Put more salsa. And I have a video on how to make the green salsa or red salsa. Delicious.